sure you can see by now that this has an above average visual presentation for a Sega Genesis game. Art style is bubbly and weird looking. It's a bit like you see in Mega Man, but it's kind of its own thing. It's got its own look to it. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and put it on easy, even though this is a... Run and guns are usually one of the hardest kinds of games, first of all. This is one of the easiest run and guns you can play. It gives you a bunch of health and stuff, so it's not nearly as... whatever, as a lot of these games are. I definitely prefer the free shot. Do the chaser. I think that's usually a pretty easy option to go with. They're doing some sort of flicker effect to dim those other options. It's kind of a shame that they didn't actually use the shadow effect that the Genesis really has. But so few things do. So few things make use of that. Shit, that was something bad. Double down on it and get a super powerful version of it. So this is the game's gimmick. Like most run and guns, it lets you carry two weapons and you can swap between them. Nothing new there. But the gimmick is that you can also use the combined effect of both weapons, which is what I'm doing right now. I have homing in both slots, and if you combine homing with homing, you get bigger homing. Pretty straightforward. But if you had like the flame shot and you combined it with homing, you'd get homing flames. Which sounds insanely powerful, and it kind of is, but they're also really, really slow, so that's how they make up for it on that one, for example. And there's also homing lasers, but that one only angles in at 90 degrees, which limits kind of how much it homes. You know, just stuff like that. They all have kind of ups and downs. I'll show you the homing laser. And of course, if I switch to laser, it would just be a straight laser shot. This is an extremely powerful weapon, but has some limits in how it moves and how you can move with it and all that kind of stuff too. Sometimes you just need a fresh shot, I think, to fix it. It might be worth letting off the button and tapping it again. With the weapon I already have, it's not going to do me any good. See, this probably works better here than the laser homing because these enemies are weak anyway, and I need something that homes to them faster though. Okay, here we go. So there's just lots of crazy graphics effects in this game that go outside of what you normally see on the Genesis. Very cool stuff. I went the wrong way. Not always the easiest game to control. Not that the controls are bad, it's just that it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? Like running guns are always this way in a way, I think. Oops, that's not really what I meant to switch. God damn it. I'm never gonna get the one I want, am I? Okay. And what's this combined effect? Okay, this is what I wanted. This is interesting to me. This is rapid and homing combined. This one doesn't seem to home nearly as much, does it? But it's pretty effective. So that was extremely effective. That worked well. I can't believe I'm just now getting around to streaming this game, of all games. This is a classic. This is a masterpiece. It's one of the Genesis's most finest games. Treasure actually don't always nail it for me. Like, there's a lot of Treasure games I like, and I've talked about how much I like them, and I've played like Gradius 5 and like Sylphie and stuff on here. They're great. They're great. They do a great job. They make great shooters, great running guns. I like Alien Soldier. I've talked about that a lot. Haven't streamed it yet. They make some games that I think suck. And they've made a few. They've missed a few times for me, actually. And not everything that Treasure makes is something that I think is fantastic. Some of it's in between. Like, I don't know how I feel about Bangayo. And some of it, like, I just outright do not like Stretch Panic. Stretch Panic just seems like a really bad game to me, but it's a genre I don't like too, so that doesn't help. Just like when I saw my free game this month was Psychonauts on PlayStation, I was like, ah. Or 2, I guess, but I played some of the first one. That was one of those games that somebody highly, highly, highly recommended to me and told me it was like their favorite game ever and the greatest game in the world, and I played it for like probably not even an hour. I was just like, I'm sorry, I cannot, this is just not me, man. I already don't like Mario 64 style stuff too much. Not to say that I don't like the original game, Mario 64, because it's great, but 3D platformers in general don't really do it for me. And then Psychonauts has the added awfulness of being very dark, so it's like hard for me to even tell what I'm fucking trying to jump on. So it's just a mess all around for me, and just not my bag, baby. Not to die. Part has not gone well at all. This may not be the only game I streamed today. I don't have a lot going on. I might be able to get in some more streaming this week, but I don't have a lot going on. Then Borderlands 4 comes out on Friday. I'm not streaming that. I'm playing with friends and family, so that I will not be streaming. But I will stream. I will continue my Borderlands streaming at some point. I've done so far 1 and 2, and I've been including a whole bunch of the DLC for them. So if you want to see Borderlands, I've done some, and there'll be more coming soon. Here within the next couple months, I'll probably be starting on pre-sequel. We're going to do them all in order. Pre-sequel 3, Tiny Tina's, whatever the fuck it's called, Wonderlands. And then 4. I won't be doing any of the mobile games or any of the, what else is there for Borderlands? The Telltale story games, which are very well done and which give very interesting backstory for Borderlands. I just don't like those types of games. I don't like interactive movie games. I find them strangely frustrating because it's like It's all about making the decision in the story you want. They're usually like some timed thing where I don't even get to, I don't end up making the choices I want to make, so it's just, I just feel irritated by it. I'm kind of getting my ass whooped here. I need to get better at dodging this shit. I need to get a lot better at dodging this shit. Damn. Each form has more vitality somehow. I have to continue on the boss, I guess. Is it also unlimited continues? Is that the way it works? I get it now. This is remotely like the form you used last time. It's far, far, far more difficult. Dodge probably feels cheap, in fact. Feels like I can't dodge a lot of that. I'm disappointed that they changed that and made it shittier than last time, because that's way, that sucks. It didn't feel as fair. That was hard as shit. So at the very end of this game, there's this insane board game thing that they do where you get a bunch of randomized things that you have to fight. It's after these 4 levels. I think this flying battleship has some really cool rotation effects on it. You think the Genesis can't do Mode 7 stuff? You should see what it can do with well-programmed raster effects, and you're about to, in fact. It's really good. Very smooth effects. Again, if the programmer's highly skilled. But this game doesn't use any extra chips or anything. It really is just really good software programming. never does the combination I want. It just fucking refuses. It just fucking refuses. It'll do anything. It'll do literally goddamn anything except for those two together. And I don't know why. I have not mastered why those two will swap and nothing else. Goddamn, I finally got it. I finally got the good gun again. Whew. They're real bitches about that. There we go. I don't get it. What do you want? What do you want from me in a game? What do you want from me? What do you want from a game? What do you want? What are you asking for? What's... Those aren't spikes? Okay. That looked like a death trap to me. That's why I didn't want to move forward. I'm like, I haven't played this in a minute, and I don't remember what's in the levels, and I'm just like, what? How am I supposed to survive this? Just a background graphic. Designed to confuse. Yeah, this is as shitty as that could have gone, and I think completely ineffective. Not hurting it in any way, shape, or form. Is that true? Oh wait, yeah, I am. E 2, 2, 1, 0. They defeated. There we go. Use those rotation effects I was telling you about. Watch this. Watch this shit once it gets going. I'm taking the worst of it on that. That's not working out. Every time he hits like that, it's 20 points. I can only take 2 more of them. There we go. Just barely. Yeah, it's 2 throws away from dying. Rough. Man, that's actually rotation on rotation, which is something that the Super Nintendo can't do with Mode 7. The background was rotating, so we had like a separate rotating skybox and like foreground sprite that were rotating independently of each other. The Strange Fortress, okay. Oh, this is the dice maze. Okay. I thought that was actually one more level down the road, but I'm getting right to it. You know, I think there's actually 2 other versions of this game, are there not? There's a Game Gear and a Game Boy Advance game, if I'm thinking correctly, and I've never played either. Hell, maybe we'll take a look at it after this, I don't know. Or maybe I'll play it on normal, or maybe we'll move on to another game. I haven't decided what I want to do yet. It's all whatever I'm in the mood for. There's a little bit of sprite tearing there. You notice that this game has that, and you'll notice it even more on the higher difficulties. There's just too much shit on the screen. More than the Genesis can handle, but since the Genesis rarely slows down and sprite tearing is only for a few frames, they figure it's worth it, and they're probably right. Let's see what I get. Looks like it's fight. Oh no, we've got to throw it again. Take an item. Is health an item? Sure is. I don't really want to change guns at all, but I'm down for some free health any day of the week. Plus it's just less fighting if I land on these. Is this a three-sided die? I think it is. I don't know if that explosion was supposed to freeze up like that, or if that was a glitch. Don't know if that's a software glitch in the game, or in the emulation, or just the way it is. No idea. This guy's just the worst. Music on this game is really good too. There's really not any aspects of the game that aren't top notch. The fight, everything's a fight. Most all of it's just a fight. Maybe on average take, 10 fights or whatever, and maybe an upgrade or two. The goal, you have to destroy everything, I guess. Hey, if I would have found that health first, I could have had some health. But I didn't, so I didn't. That was great. Sweet. Shit. This is an awful weapon for this. I probably should have just switched guns and Switch to regular rapid fire or something instead of doing that dumb shit that I just did. Please don't be a 1. Jesus, don't be a 1. Okay. Because I don't know what no gun means, but it can't be anything good. I'd rather just fight whatever the fuck they want me to fight with my gun. Oh, look at that. Yeah, of course. Does it start me from the very beginning? Oh, hell yeah, it does. Why wouldn't it? I guess if you've cleared one, you just roll it again. So eventually you just beat all this shit and they let you fight the boss anyway. Or you die and have to continue and they probably reset every damn one of them. We'll see. We'll see how cruel the game is, I guess. We're gonna find out. Gonna land on 3 because that'd be the shittiest outcome. Nope, surprisingly. Anything but a 2 and I'm gonna fight. Yep. I actually do not understand this. I don't do well at puzzle things. Timing them is not going to help me any. "12 seconds to figure it out." Bet you I won't, because I'm not good at this kind of stuff. Now, puzzle segment's just going to kill me. Like I can't beat a puzzle segment. I don't know how to do that. It's too much. Too much! Get a puzzle guy in here to do that. I'm a run and gun guy. I'm a shooter guy. I don't want to do the fucking puzzles. I don't get it. Okay, so I cleared it anyway. I cleared it by way of something. Give me the 1. Yeah, you know you're gonna give me that 1. You knew you were gonna give me the 1. You could tell. I mean, that was so fucking obvious that was gonna happen that I would have bet any amount of money on it, basically. Fucking scam. I don't even understand what that enemy's supposed to be. That's nothing. Maybe on normal, some of this stuff's a little more clear. This just seems like nothing. You know it's going to be a 1 or 3. 3? Okay. This will be the last fight. There's no more fights, even if I get set back. Wow. This seems so easy. What are they even? What's even the challenge here then? And then it's just like fucking. There's all your life. There's all your life gone all at once. Ah, That was all my life. That fucking destroyed me. It doesn't matter if I get the boss now. I probably have to start the whole thing over again. Doesn't even matter, because that level just killed me. It just destroyed me. Well, god damn it. They better let me continue on the boss, you fucking dildos. This guy has a lot of health. I'm gonna take a break. I'll be right back. Yeah, figured it'd be like this. What a load of horse shit. I'll be back. Alright, let's see if I can contain my rage and do this all over again. From the beginning. With nothing. Here we go. Fight bosses with nothing. Do it all in one life. Already taking a bunch of damage. Awesome. Does this guy even have any attacks? It's just more like a joke room than like a real one. I think this really is random, actually. I think I get pissed, but I think it actually is random. Sometimes I feel like I know exactly how it's going to go down. That's more just I know my own luck than anything else. Doing something wrong there. This timed goal was way better than the other bullshit that I did earlier. That health. Oh god, what? I don't know what this is, but it sounds bad, right? The no gun fight. This fucking sucks. Well, that sucked ass, fucking game. Yeah, that screwed me over completely, so this run won't work either. I don't know if I'll be able to beat this or not. This level's way harder than I remember it being. And a lot more unfair than I ever remember it being, too. Like, I remember it being kind of a dick to me, but, like, it seems super unfair in a bunch of weird ways. I fucking hate it. I wish it was over. But, I don't know. I think it's gonna take just a few tries until I get lucky, or maybe not, you know? Maybe it's not even on the table. Somehow ended up with the wrong weapon combination too. I don't even understand what the fuck's going on. Was rapid fire not an option, or did I accidentally override it? I'd have to go back and watch to see what I did wrong, because I don't even understand. I might get lucky just because this weapon does so much damage, though. It might actually work out for me. It does a ton of damage, and because of this guy's size, he was easy to hit. Okay, okay. So that helped me out through that a lot, actually. Even though it was the wrong weapons, it turned out to be the right ones. What the fuck? Oh, did something glitch out on me here? Is there something I'm not understanding at all? Is this normal? Is this an emulator glitch? Is this a game glitch? Is this normal? I don't remember any of this weird shit. Oh, okay. Thanks. Weird. Why? We must obey him and bring all the gems that he wants to steal from us. Why? Why on earth would we do that at all? Ever? I like this configuration pretty well too. Double homing. The fire homing and the laser homing though are tricky in their own ways. I'm sure fire laser is probably a pretty effective weapon. I've never tried that. I'm sure rapid laser and rapid fire is probably good too. There's a lot of ways to do this, but the homing is the laziest of ways. I don't know how to get over this. There we go. Never mind, I do. Most health I've ever had. Yeah, we got some legit slowdown going. Okay. Smash Naisaku. What now? What was all that? Oh, I got hit by a Psycho Crusher. Okay, gotta watch out for that. First form seems pretty easy here. Got that. Made one big mistake, took a lot of damage from it, but that was it. Third form. Or not. It actually uses particle effects, which is pretty interesting. There's a lot of good graphics effect tech in this game. I think of all the commercially licensed during its normal lifetime Sega Genesis games, this is probably the most impressive one. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I'm completely forgetting that a game is just an even more insane tech demo than this is. It just has line scrolling constantly, which is The Adventures of Batman and Robin. That is a wild run and gun for the Sega Genesis. It's the same style of game as this. It's much harder than this game though. I don't remember this. Okay, it's got a dash. That's interesting. Man, this goes on for a minute, doesn't it? Damn. This is 7-4 stamp, so this is the famous boss from this game. It has 7 different forms that it can take or something. It's a vectored sprite thing. It's super cool. I mean, we've already seen some pretty cool stuff, so no surprise, I'm sure, but super cool nonetheless. I just don't remember fighting it as a ship. I remember fighting it as a dude, possibly on a cart or something. This is unusual to me, but yeah, this is going to be the end of the first of 7 forms, right there. Something like that. It's just a regular run and gun setup for the rest of 7 Force or whatever boss I fight here. I guess that was all of 7 Force. Damn, that's not the boss I remember at all. I think the minecart boss is just more memorable to me than the 7 Force boss. Shit. Yeah, the timing on this one's tricky. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you, hurting me one more time. You know, that means you know there's more. Of course there is. This is balls. What is this? Yeah, those are my guns. The ones that I use. Oh, there's yet another final battle? That wasn't even the most final battle. Shit balls. Oh, that's I just discovered so many different bad things all at once. This water on the screen is just annoying the shit out of me. Fucking what? That seems insanely unfair, doesn't it? How far back did they set me? How far back is this? All the way back. Okay. This might be the weapon to use here, I don't know. I might stick with this. It's a little awkward, but it sure does get the job done. understand how this is supposed to work. No. Oh, this is so much more effective because you can continue to attack during the bubble attack without having the bubbles block your shot. This is just cheap as shit here. Oh my god, that's the way to do that. This asshole. Yeah, this is going to be super effective against him too, because he can't get away from it. He can still fuck with me, but he can't get away from what I'm doing to him. Keep trying that, buddy. It's working great. Keep trying it. Now, don't try different stuff. Do the old shit. Nothing that involves charging, please. I don't understand how I'm supposed to get through this unfair shit. That's a little impossible for this to get around, isn't it? Am I not getting any damage on this asshole? I'm not. I'm still not getting any damage on him. I actually don't understand why now. Like, what? You can only be hurt up here? What kind of weird ass fucking shit is that? You can only be hurt up here and only if he's shot in the head. There's a lot of rules. A lot of strange rules. Oh, now it doesn't even work at all. So I have to go to the different... I have to change levels to make the damage work. Like, I do not understand the rules here. What are the fucking rules? What do the rules say? I know there's a way to screw this guy. I did it earlier. Yeah. Kind of working now. Yeah. Smells like cheese in here. Hell yeah. Smells like cheese in here, man. Give me my fucking ruby back. Piece of shit. Better be a continue pointer. This might be the end of it either way. I really don't know if I'd be down for doing this whole level again. Man, they do not remember like 99% of this shit, by the way. They really don't. It's all very strange to me. I don't feel like this is the weapon for this job. Something else would work better. I don't know what, but something else would. You have to constantly interrupt it because of the constant need for sliding to survive. So this doesn't stay out and stay effective the way it should. Won't matter soon because I'll have something different anyway. Right? But it's awesome when he's doing this shit, so I don't know, you know? That's a really hard call. I mean, it's fucking him up right now. Just absolutely fucking him up. I don't care about that. Shoot him. Yeah, shoot him. Focus on him. Holy shit. Took just a little over an hour. I bet on normal this is pretty tough. I had some challenges there, although not much. I mean, I don't know. Compared to a lot of run and guns, it's pretty easy. I would say it's almost hard to believe that this was made by the same team as Contra Hardcore, but if you played the Japanese version of Contra Hardcore, you'd maybe understand that what we got was way too hard. Because they gave you like 3 or 4 health points in that game, and in this one, or in the US release of Hardcore, you get hit and you die like any other Contra game. But yeah, this one's way toned down with its health system, even from that. And Alien Soldier also uses a health system, but is nowhere near as easy as this game. That game only has 2 difficulty options, easy and hard, and it defaults to hard. And hard is like truly like hard as nails until you practice the game. But easy is like not really easy. I played it and got through like 15 levels of it or something before I got to a boss. It's pretty much just all bosses also. I played it to a certain point and then had a hard time, and that's like it's like got like 30 levels or something too. So again, the levels are just pretty much bosses. I think this game has a lot more general appeal than Alien Soldier. Also, it got a physical release in the US, and Alien Soldier only got a digital release. It came out like a year later, I think, in '94. On the Sega channel. So you had to be a Sega channel subscriber through your cable television service, which had a special Sega modem that you could download games through. I have streamed one Sega channel exclusive before, and that was Golden Axe 3, which also didn't come out on a physical cartridge in the US. But Gunstar Heroes did. That's what the box looks like. I have it. Like I said in the description, it was like one of the first games I bought when I started collecting Genesis games again. I have stopped collecting games again also. It's a lot of stuff to have. I'm not one of these people who feels like playing on the original hardware is like a vastly better experience. I think if you feel that way, you should probably like set up your emulators better, to be honest, because mostly they just add some conveniences and it's the same thing, so I don't really feel that way. I mean, I have a CRT television behind me. You can actually see it. And I play on it sometimes. It's neat. I do think it looks cooler than a flat panel display, but not like so much so. And I don't use any filters or anything when I play games normally to make them look like CRT either. I just play it with regular. But in a way, it makes them look like old DOS games, and I played old DOS games a lot, so. This maybe was Treasure's first game after they split out of Konami. They're like a company that's heavily affiliated with Konami, and like I said, I think this is the same team that did Contra Hardcore and possibly Bloodlines. I don't know, but they I don't know what. I guess Posure has a video up that I haven't watched yet explaining why this all occurred. I don't know anything about it actually, the history of that. But it turns out that, Treasure and Konami have this kind of relationship where they're almost like a sub-company of them. Like Natsume and Taito kind of have together. Like, I've streamed Treasure games that, didn't have anything to do with Konami, like this one, and, like Sylphid, the Lost Planet, Sylphid the Lost Planet. I streamed that pretty recently, this PS2 shooter. Those are just completely unaffiliated with Konami. But I also streamed Gradius 5, which is, is a Konami game that's fully developed by Treasure. So, you never know. They have, they're somehow intertwined. And, like Natsume, tend to make pretty awesome arcade action style games, but occasionally make really weird stuff too that I'm not into. So, but yeah, and they have a very distinct art style that's very cool. It doesn't even look like other Konami stuff or anything like that. Just kind of its own thing. I guess I could try someone normal though. See how frustrating this gets. I'll do that here in just a second. I will be right back. Thank you for watching Gunstar Heroes for the Sega Genesis and Sega Mega Drive 16-bit video game consoles. Much like Shinobi 3, this game became a favorite of mine. Not during, but actually after the Sega Genesis's original lifetime. Anyway, I'll be right back, and thanks for watching. And in a moment, I'll be back, and we'll do some normal difficulty. Alright, get back on it with some more Gunstar Heroes on normal difficulty. I don't know if I'm going to try and play through it or anything, but I'm just going to mess around with it some more. Very fun game. Yeah, I can't imagine using a fixed shot. It would just be so weird. Using the homing really is the lazy, easy way to do this. Oh god, just no, just no, just no, just no, just no, just everyone off me. Everyone off me so I can think for a second. It's the same weapon I already have. Fuck this. I'm just trying to get rid of the fire, man. That's really what I want to do. It's a powerful weapon, but it's awful in like most circumstances. We'll try it on the boss. Actually, no, we won't. Won't have to. Sorry, I'm really fucking some stuff up here, and I don't know why. Well, I do know why. I know exactly why. The assault is way, way too intense for me to even think. These enemies are aggressive. You could say. See, same mistake I made last time. It's a lot more accurate and aggressive with the shooting this time, that's for sure. Ow. Damn it. Continue from where? Beginning of the game, I guess? Oh no, here. And switch enemy. Is it the block guy? Yeah, the block guy. This game may really only be easy on easy. It may be pretty damn hard otherwise. It's certainly not going well for me at all. Oh, he gets all of his health back when that happens. Yeah, I didn't see that last time because he instantly died, but this time he is killing me so bad I have no idea. Yeah. So I'm not able to beat him this way because I'm not doing enough damage. There we go. All it took was like 3/4 of my life. I got it done. Maybe this will do so much damage that it won't matter. Yeah, keep doing that, dumbass. That's fucking great. Nice. This is probably going to be my easier option here. The fire thing's cool, but just like on bosses or something, not something where you have to dish out a lot of damage to different enemies. It's more single target. God damn it. That is the part that I find too hard. Like being like, hey, I want to, on the fly, I know I want to switch this gun, you know? Maybe I should try to get used to using this weapon, because then I'll already have it out and I'll have the right way. I wish it switched to the gun that you're not using instead of the one that you are. I think that's probably one of this game's biggest design issues, that I think they could have really, really tightened it up by having it switch to the gun you're not using. It like really makes sense, way, way, way more sense on every level. But maybe they wanted it to be a challenge that way. I don't know. I think it sucks though. I'm just gonna keep going until I either continue or get a new gun. Looks like it's gonna be. Looks like it's gonna be death. Looks like it's gonna be prolonged suffering. Shit, not that prolonged. It's way too late to matter at all. Like, that's really what I'm trying to say. For anything to matter. There you go. Yeah, normal's a good challenge, but it's not like impossibly hard. You just kind of have to chew away at it until you get good enough or get lucky enough. There is a bit of get lucky enough in this game, which I think a lot might piss a lot of people off. I mean, it's very blatant about it. It's literally like a board game where you're rolling dice. That is abrupt. What? I wonder if it matters. Yeah, oh, so this is also 7 Force. You fight 7 Force twice, is what it is. I'm just getting shredded all over. That's awful. I've seen this guy fight me two completely different ways, so who knows? Oh, it's because I didn't clear the jump. Somehow. Somehow both waves failed to clear the jump. I don't know. This might make it easier. I know if I get the fire one, it'll be easy. Yeah, I've truly never seen this shit before. What is this? there's this shit. Again, this. I had 1 vitality left when he died. That's amazing. As barely as it gets, y'all. That wasn't great, but I made it. Here we go. Ah, shit. There we go. Little weenie. Much less of a weenie, however, is this guy. Man, this guy's a fucking douche. Oh shit. Shit. This is a pretty easy one. Until something shitty like that happens. There we go. This one's basically free. Like, I don't even understand what, if any, danger exists here. I do not know. I've never seen it do anything. Oh, this actually has the enemies in it this time. That's certainly a change. Not that it makes much difference when I'm using this weapon. Oh man, my time was much better too. Better grip on the controls, perhaps. Oh, this fucking sucks. Not that it matters. Pretty much ended the run one way or the other, huh? could have definitely gotten worse. I think I have a slightly better strategy for that now. Fucking matters. 34 health. They could also just tell me to go to hell. It's basically the same thing. Check out that cow back there. That's pretty cool. This game's art's fantastic, really. I had very little health going into that, even less coming out, but the reason why it was possible, that weapon is so good. It's such a good weapon to use on bosses. And also, I'm the greatest gamer ever. Clearly not, as you can see. Oh fuck, oh my god, that's hilarious. That's genuinely hilarious. I wasn't paying any attention at all. That's fucking extremely funny. Oh, this guy kind of sucks, doesn't he? He kind of sucks on easy. Keep that in mind. Oh, I hate this one. I don't understand how to do this. God, that's awful. It's one of the worst ones to hit. I'm not having good luck so far. Pretty awful stuff, mostly. Yeah, or completely awful stuff, really. Yep. Oh, now I get... This is like a freebie, though. If it's one... Yeah, this one's just stupid. Maybe... No, he didn't do anything last time I fought him on normal, either. It's just stupid. It's free room, really. Free space. Free parking. Alright, next. Is this the bomb dropper? The dropper of bombs. Oh no, this is that awful bouncy ball room. Sweet. I hate this. It goes most of my life, but I don't know how to do this bullshit part. Let's just hit every bad spot we can, huh? I didn't go great either. I think I'm going into the boss with about the same amount of health as before. Don't know if this is a better or worse weapon for it. I don't think I even realized these were platforms. This is a hard to read screen kind of looking at it. Oh shit. They were very generous to me there. Not falling for that shit this time, you asshole. Yeah, kiss my ass. 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 Kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. Okay. I'm gonna say something now just to make fanboys mad. Not that I'm a huge Sega fanboy over Nintendo. Maybe I am sometimes, but not really all the time. I do see the merits of Nintendo. Nintendo get a lot of credit for their games from this era that use special chips and new graphics techniques and things like that. You know, the Super Mario RPG, Star Fox, Donkey Kong Country 3, and those games are pretty impressive too. Don't get me wrong, but like some of the late era Genesis stuff from Contra Hardcore and this and Alien Storm and Bloodlines, I think it's a lot more impressive. Like this is a lot crazier to me because there's so much shit going on the screen that it's like it's getting definitely beyond what you see on Super Nintendo and like into like Neo Geo territory or something. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. That's just my opinion. It's just because I think because the CPU can handle so much more. And really, that's really all it comes down to. I really feel like if Nintendo had just gone with a sensible, comparable Motorola 68,000 CPU on the Super Nintendo and given up on the idea of backwards compatibility that they never even used with the NES and Famicom, that they could have made a much more powerful console because the GPU and sound hardware in the Super Nintendo are legitimately generally better than what you get on Genesis. But they cheaped out on like a core part of the hardware at a time when doing funky graphics effects and stuff really depended on that. Like good programmers who could really utilize a good, good CPU, a bunch of tricks like that. And I think with that difference, yeah, the Super Nintendo would have seemed awesome and like maybe Neo Geo comparable or something, but at a much more affordable price. It would just be cartridge ROM size holding it back. I would love to see someone make that theoretical hardware, by the way. But I mean, then we'd have to make theoretical software for it, and it becomes the whole thing, you know? God, that was awful to get out of. Oops, sorry. Not sure about the loss of audio, the loss of followed, but the pause was because of damn it, I'm sorry, I can't even think right now. That went exceptionally well. Alright. This is just hell. Yeah. What? Please die and drop some health into you. Thank you. Thank you. This is the strongest barrel I've ever seen. Is this glitched? Yeah, it's something. You have to see the little guy sneak away in it, some sort of level effect. That is very Metal Slug-like, I gotta say, having to see some little animation thing. Oh shit. I'm doing these exactly wrong every time. Exactly wrong every time. It's amazing. This game really does give you like a million second chances, and I blow them all. Let's see what I'm getting wrong here. Oh yeah, another example of a treasure game I straight up don't like is Guardian Legend. I like beat 'em ups, I like action RPGs, I like a lot of treasures games. I just absolutely hate the way that game plays, and I don't know what it is about it. I just do not. Every time I've ever tried to play it, I just do not feel like it feels fun and good to play. That's my honest opinion on it. And I know I've never actually heard a bad word about that game from anyone, so there's clearly something I'm just not getting there, but whatever it is, I really, really don't get it. Fine, whatever. Whatever game. Man, at least I had a little more health and realistic expectations to work with this time, right? I think I have a little more health. I want. Fix yourself. What the hell did I do wrong? Where did it all go so wrong? Alright, I think I'm gonna have to call it there then. It's gonna take a while for me to get better enough at that. And that's probably plenty of Gunstar heroes for right now. I was able to beat it on easy. And I think anyone could beat it on easy, probably on the first try. So if you want to play through a run and gun, it's a good one for that. And then on normal, it's a good challenge, and I think it's a game that anyone can beat on normal too. You just got to practice enough to do that. And it probably gets pretty frustrating towards the end through some of these segments that require like random stuff and whatever. It's pretty frustrating, but it's very doable though. It's mostly getting close to the end there. That final boss rush, I'm sure, would also be quite frustrating on normal, but all very doable with some practice and learning all the patterns and whatnot. And that's what a good run and gun comes down to, really, is just learning all the patterns and learning how to run and gun. There's quite a focus on bosses in this game, but it's not entirely bosses. It's a pretty good mix of level and boss action. We'll do Alien Soldier at some point, which is more of just a boss rush game. It's a little more skill oriented than this one is. Definitely a more challenging game, even on easy, than this is on normal. But yeah, pretty fun. You know, I did Burnout the other day. I'll probably do Burnout 2, Point of Impact, pretty soon. Maybe even tonight if I have time. I don't know. I really have no idea. But I'm going to take a break for right now. And that was Gunstar Heroes. Thanks for watching, and have a good weekend. Or what's left of it.